17 is the time right now. Hey, our next guest, this guy right here. At least seven New York Times best-selling books. He's a physician. He's a television host. You've done some radio as well. He's Dr. Ian Smith. He's hosted an Emmy Award-winning show called The Doctors. He's been a medical contributor, and he's on shows like Rachel Ray, The View, Anderson Cooper, and more. Whew. I'm tired just reading your...
And I know you.
That's most important. That's good. That's good. Dr. Ian Smith, live in studio to talk about this. This is his new book, and it is called Eagle Rock. It is a fiction book.
Yes.
It is a fiction book that you write, because you write a lot of books.
I do.
So first of all, let's talk about this one. Tell me about this book.
Yeah. So
what it's all about.
This is the fourth installment of my Ash Kane series. Basically, the simple premise is a billionaire in Chicago is found bound up in a very, let's just say, awkward situation in his secret apartment near downtown Chicago. And his son talks to the police. They say, listen, this is something that can be solved by only one guy. That guy is Ash Kane. And so our guy comes in and takes on this case that takes him all over Chicago, north side, west side, south side. So it's a ride. It's a good ride.
Right, right. And a good ride. You're a prolific writer. 27 books, is that right?
Yeah.
27 books, fiction and health.
Yep.
How do you have the time and why?
Well, you know, I just love writing, honestly. Like you do TV, I like to write. It's just fun to me. It's fun, it's meditative, particularly fiction. Fiction, you get very creative. So these books are like I like to read. I'm very selfish. I want to write what I like to read. They're fast from beginning to end. They keep you guessing. My goal is to have readers up at night, late, trying to get one more chapter in, because that's what I do when I like a good book. And so the Ash Kane series, particularly Eagle Rock, I built it that way to keep you so engaged.
All right, so your other claim to fame, rather, is the diet and the nutrition books. You got the Revolutionary Diet is one of them, and Super Shred was one of them as well.
Yes.
So you're really into that.
Yeah, so what I've done now is I write fiction one part of the year. The other part of the year I write my health. For example, in January I have a book coming out called Eat Your Age. And so that will be out in January. So now is the fiction time, as you can see here. Something interesting, I let this book out early to some people, and the reviews on BookTok and Bookstagram, which are the book versions of TikTok and Instagram, the reviews you see on the screen are great. People are really liking it. They're liking Ash Kane. He's the kind of character I wrote because I've never seen a guy like that either in books or on the screen. I wanted someone who was a new type of PI. We're used to the old Columbo type of curmudgeonly guy, but I wanted someone new who was suave, who was kind of hip, who could quote Shakespeare and Tupac, who felt comfortable in his skin no matter where he goes.
Right, okay. What's next for you? In 10 seconds, what's next for you?
Next is Eat Your Age.
Okay.
What should you eat for each decade of your life comes out in January.
All right, thank you, sir.
All right,
appreciate you. Always good to see you. Always
All
good to see you. All right, Allison and Annie, back over to you.
All righty, thank you. Thanks, Dr.